welcome back to week 2. So over the weekend, all you would have had to have done is stick to your diet and do your cardio and write everything down in your notepad and in body space. So hopefully you're now recharged and ready to hit the exercises that we've got for you today. Today we have chest, triceps and abs. Some exercises that you'll recognize from last week, and we'll also have a new exercise per body part. So if you haven't done your cardio already, go out and do it right now. I want you to increase it now to 20 minutes. So that's a 5-minute increase from last week. So do your cardio, get into the gym, and I'll see you there. The first exercise that we'll be doing on chest is the incline barbell press. Now you might remember that we did this exercise last week. Be sure that you do a warm-up set first. You might want to do it with a bar again, or now because you're a little bit more comfortable with this exercise, you can add a little bit more resistance to it. Do around 12 to 15 reps until you're warmed up, and then we're ready for the first set. So put some resistance on the bar and the collars to stop the weights from sliding off, and progress into your first set. Remember, come down to the upper portion of your chest and then push straight back up. Breathing out on the way up, breathing in on the way down, arcing your back, sticking your chest out, and exhaling on the way up. Remember to do 3 sets of this exercise. Go to absolute failure. If you're feeling a little bit more comfortable as you progress on this exercise, add a little bit more resistance, but make sure that you reach absolute failure around 12 to 15 reps. If you're doing more than 15 reps, add a little bit more weight on. If you're doing less than 12, take a little bit of weight off. So once we've reached 3 sets to failure, let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is also a movement that we did last week, the decline barbell press. The first exercise you did was incline, which worked the upper portion of your pecs. The decline is an exercise that works the lower portion of your pecs. So you don't have to do the warm-up set now because your chest is already warmed up. So you can put the weights on the bar, lie down on the machine with your shins behind the supports, and lower the weight down to the lower portion of your chest and back up. Remember to stick your chest out, keep your shoulders contracted back, breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down, and do 3 sets to absolute failure of 12 to 15 repetitions. Once you've put the weights back, make sure that you stay hydrated the whole time, and move on to the next exercise. The next exercise is a new movement. So this is called incline dumbbell press. This is a personal favorite of mine, as I like to get full range of movement, and because I've got an injured shoulder, this allows me to work my upper pecs without any discomfort. Make sure you come right down like Jim is demonstrating here, sticking your chest out, coming down with your forearms vertical until your arms are at a right angle, and then back up. You can lock out at the top of the movement and breathe in on the way down and exhale on the way up. Some people actually prefer this exercise over the barbell incline press because this will actually help work your assisting muscles and your stabilizing muscles, which in this case are your shoulders. So make sure that you do 3 sets to absolute failure before moving on to the next exercise, which will be for triceps. So now we've finished with chest. The first exercise for triceps will be the overhead cable extension. So make sure you grasp onto a flat handle on the high pulley of the machine, lean forward, 1 foot in front of the other, contract your abs and extend your arms out. Remember, this is just a warm-up set, so don't put on too much weight at this time. Once you've completed your warm-up set, we'll go into the first working set. So remember, just like last week, keep your upper arms straight, locked out, and only your lower arms should be moving. Lock out and then come back in. Breathe out on the way out and breathe in as your arms come back in. Again, exhale on the way out, inhale as your arms come back in, lean forward, keep your head up, contract your abs, and remember, you do 3 sets to absolute failure of 12 to 15 repetitions. So So the next exercise we've got for triceps is skull crushers. Now remember, this is another exercise that you did last week. So select a weight for your first set because you've already warmed up. And we're going to go 12 to 15 reps, making sure we go to absolute failure. Now going to failure means that you would not be able to knock out one more rep even if you wanted to. So extend the bar behind your head and then above eye level. Keeping your upper arms straight and your elbows tucked in, only your forearms should be moving. Contract your triceps at the top of the movement. Remember, your triceps are situated at the back of your upper arm. Breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way down. And once you've completed that set, we do 2 more sets to absolute failure, totaling 3 sets. Now the next exercise that we have is our third exercise, which is a new featured movement. This is called the close grip bench press. So your triceps are already warmed up, so put some weights on the bar, followed with the collars to stop them slipping off. Grab the barbell at fist distance apart and slowly lower it down until the bar comes down to the lower portion of your chest. Keep your elbows in tight and lock out at the top. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. Squeeze your triceps at the top of the movement and complete this for 12 to 15 reps to absolute failure. Once 3 sets are completed, to absolute failure, triceps are finished. And be sure to put the weights back onto the weights tree. So now you've completed triceps, we're moving on to abs, and we're featuring a new exercise here too. This exercise is called sit-ups. Now what I want you to do is put your hands across your chest and slowly bring your upper body up. Breathing out on the way up and breathing in on the way back down. Make sure you have your head facing up towards the ceiling or having a fist distance between your chin and your upper chest. Slowly bring up and bring down. Don't throw yourself up with your arms. If you can't go all the way up, that's okay. Just do a crunching movement in the same position, with your legs slightly bent and your feet flat on the floor. When you're doing this exercise, make sure your feet are unsupported, just flat on the floor. If you put your feet under something, maybe a couch at home, then this will put tremendous pressure on your lower back. So try to avoid this at all times. Once you've done 3 sets to absolute failure, make sure that you go and cool down for 5 to 10 minutes on a bike or treadmill, have your protein shake, and I'll see you back at the office. Okay, you're back from your workout. I hope you enjoyed the new exercises that we had laid out for you today. So make sure that you have your protein and carbohydrate drink right now. And one thing that you want to remember is make sure that you have about 45 seconds to a minute rest between every one of your sets that you complete in the gym. And I will continue to emphasize that you should write everything down in your notepad and on your body space. So remember, tomorrow is a non-training day. You're just going to do your cardio, and we're also going to cover food preparation. So you're going to be joining me in my kitchen, and I'll show you how to prepare your foods. So get plenty of rest tomorrow, because on Wednesday we've got back, biceps, and we got calves. So I'll see you tomorrow bright and early.